Hello everyone, in this video I'll be discussing about probability mass function and its distribution in mathematics. In detail, I'll be discussing about probability mass function and examples based on probability mass function and applications of probability mass and probability distribution and some example based on probability distribution and applications of probability distribution. Now I'll be discussing about probability mass function, where it can be defined as the function which gives the probability that a discrete random variable is exactly equal to the same value, or it is also known as discrete probability density function, where the probability mass function is often the primary memory of defining a discrete probability distribution, and such functions exist for either scalar or multivariate random variables whose domain will be discrete. If for each value of xi of a discrete random variable x, we assign a real number p of xi such that p of xi is greater than or equal to 0 and summation of p of xi which will be equal to 1. Then the function p of x is called a probability function. The probability that x take the values of xi which is pi, then p of x equals to xi which is o equals to pi or p of xi. The set of values xi comma p of xi is called a discrete or finite probability distribution of the discrete random variable x. Here, the function p of x is called the probability density function or the probability mass function. Here, mean can be calculated by using the formula, which is summation of xi into p of xi, and variation is calculated by the formula using summation of xi square into p of x minus mu square. Here you can observe a problem which is based on probability mass function. The question goes like, a coin is tossed twice and a random variable x present the number of heads turning up. Find the discrete probability distribution for x and also determine its mean and variance. Here we gave a coin which is tossed for twice and a random variable x, number of heads turning up. Then they're asking to find discrete probability distribution for x, means heads turned up, and also determine the mean and variance. Here s equals to 2 comma 1 comma 1 comma 0, where x equals to xi, p of xi. P of x equals to 0, which means the value for x equals to 1 by 4, and p of x equals to 1 equals to 1 by 2, p of x equals to 1 by 4. Here the mean value is mu equals to summation of xi into p of x, where it goes like 0 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4, which is equals to 1. And variance formula is summation of xi square into p of x minus mu square, where the answer will be 1 by 2. Here are some applications of probability mass function. Applications are as follows. Statics and data analysis. PMFs are used extensively in statics to analyze and model discrete data, which they help in understanding the likelihood of different outcomes in scenarios such as survey responses, game outcomes, or product defect rates. Second one, quality control. In in manufacturing process, PMFs can model the probability distribution of the defective products or faults in a production line, or aiding in quality control strategies. Probability distribution. A probability distribution is a mathematical function which describes the likelihood of different outcomes or events in a particular scenario. It provides a way to quantify uncertainty by assigning probabilities to the various possible outcomes of a random experiment or a random variable. Discrete probability distribution. In this type of distribution is associated with discrete random variables which have a countable number of possible outcomes. Example which include the binomial distribution, Poisson distribution and geometric distribution. Continuous probability distribution. Continuous probability distribution apply to the continuous random variables that can be taken away value with a specified range. Examples include the normal distribution or exponential distribution and uniform distribution. Here you can see the example for probability distribution. The question goes like, show that the following distribution represent a discrete probability distribution and find the mean and variance. Here the question is, given the values for x and p of x, we should find the mean and variance. Here we observe that p of x is greater than 0 and sum of p of x equals to 1. To find out mean, formula is mu equals to summation of xi into p of x. When we apply this, we will get the answer like 25. And variance, the formula is summation xi whole square into p of x minus mu square. When we apply to this question, the answer will be 75. Applications of probability distribution. Engineering and physics. In engineering, probability distribution are used to model the reliability of systems, failure rates, and lifetime of components. In physics, distribution describe phenomena such as particle decay, energy levels, and quantum status. Telecommunications and networking. Probability distributions are used to model data traffic, packet arrival times, and signal strength variations in communication networks. They aid in designing and optimizing network protocols and resource allocations. Machine learning and data science. Probability distributions are fundamental in machine learning for modeling data and uncertainty. They are used in various algorithms like Gaussian mixture models, hidden Markov models, and interference models.